Good morning, gentlemen, and how are you guys on such a fine, beautiful, upstanding day?
Wonderful, thanks. Hey,
Yes.
George.
Hello, hello. Doing better and better every day, I say.
That's right.
And how's Pat on such a beautiful day?
We're just getting started. Still dark outside.
The sun comes up here at about starts getting light about 5:30 here, quarter to six. So
Yeah, it's starting its way up right now. Summertime, this time at about 5 o'clock.
yeah, the out west it used to come up about 4 in the morning, and then it'd be about 9:30 at night when it went down. So it was rather nice for long days. And then of course the government with their the daylight saving time, worried about the farmers not being able to see for doing their crops. All the friggin' lights they got on tractors, they can light up the fields.
Well, lights and computers, yeah, it's all done that way anymore.
And then they program the tractor to go down and where to turn and everything else, so it doesn't even matter if the lights are on.
Yeah, it's all GPS.
Amazing.
Yeah. So what's George been up to?
George has been up to healing, connecting, going within, and finding my way.
Ah, good man.
How's that working for you?
It's working. It's working. Lots of learnings and there's lots of heartache and a lot of healing and a lot of hope.
Now, are you making the learning uh, a major priority over doing work, or is it combination? And the reason I'm asking is I was guilty of I got to learn more, I got to learn more, I got to learn more, and I wasn't doing anything.
Oh yeah,
It,
yeah.
loo-
No.
it looked really good for what you accomplished, but not worth a shit for business.
Exactly, yes. It's I've been through a lot of crap in the past 4 years, so I gotta honestly say it's a bit of both. It's I Yeah. Anyway, it's a bit of both for sure.
Yeah. Just, I hope I'm not going to say too much that our good source here in Canada cuts us off, but our illustrious leader is looking at it that if people aren't 100% vaccinated, they won't get their pension checks or anything like that. He wants to obviously have that much control.
That is absolutely insane.
Yeah, it's going through its second reading in Parliament right now. They're putting out a lot of other bullshit, so people are looking over here while they can ram this through.
I don't know what's
And
going.
the approved shots have just been pulled off the market because of the damage they cause. And
Yeah.
yet they're still gonna have mandates.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Well, that's crazy. I'm amazed that he keeps getting elected, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I
Well,
think he gets placed into his position. I don't know that he gets elected.
he's going to cut back to only allowing 1 million illegals in a year.
Wow.
It had brought up to almost 2 million. He wants to cut it back to only 1 million so that there's jobs for all these people and housing.
We
Well,
get we get that every 3 months up through the Mexican border here.
You know, at least your part, Pat, they can park in a tent and not freeze their ass off. Up here, depending on the time of year, it could get a
yeah.
little drafty them sleeping in a tent.
Well, summertime they'll boil out here.
Hey, you cook them in the summer and we freeze them in the winter.
There you go. Hey,
Yeah.
Fred,
Uh,
Mark, how you guys doing?
Yeah, good, mate. How are you?
Doing well, thanks.
Good too, thanks. How are you, gentlemen?
Hey, Mark.
So did you ever take up sleeping, Mark, or is that something you're going to do when you kick the bucket?
Well, I always thought that pretty much actually. I always thought minimize your sleeping actually, but I am trying to improve it.
It's helpful.
Mind you, if you had someone to cuddle beside you, probably you'd spend more time in bed, right?
Yeah, but you wouldn't be sleeping then either.
Yeah,
That's
but
right.
yeah, but you sleep better afterwards.
There you go. Hello, Brian, Jeff.
Well, lucky Joy's here. It'd be a boys' night out.
Good morning. Good morning.
It's looking that way. There we go.
There you go. Joy gets to be a
Something to-
rose amongst a bunch of thorns.
Something to brighten this place up, you bet.
She does it well. Hello, Joy.
Hello.
Good.
Hi. Sorry, I had a bit of trouble connecting today. Not sure why, but made it.
Obviously, Peter's not here with us this morning. We're going to get this show going. I got another call coming up at 9 o'clock, and I know everybody else is busy. So welcome everybody to episode 156. And today's topic is, what is your most successful way of getting new customers? But before we get started on that, what I'd like to do is have everybody take 60 seconds, have a quick share of what they do, how they do it, where they're from. So for all of you that are watching the replay, be sure to reach out to these people. They're dynamic in what they do. You don't know who they know. They could be the person that you need to help you succeed. There's no cost to talk to these people other than your time and theirs and have a coffee. I humbly ask you not to waste their time, but to reach out and talk to them and have a serious conversation. You'll be glad you did. So with that, let's get started. We'll start with George and then Pat and go from there. George?
All right. My name is George Naugle, the sales Buddha, and I'm coming from Vietnam right now, new location. And what I do currently, and it's going to change, is I help business professionals who hate sales and marketing learn to love and enjoy it. That's me for now. More to come soon.
Thanks, George. Pat?
Short and sweet, George. Hey, everybody. I'm Pat Dreyer, and I'm in Phoenix, Arizona, here in the United States. And I show people how to make money. I just use the leverage of network marketing and a company called My Daily Choice as the vehicle to build my home business. So imagine your life better than it is now by taking just 3 simple steps. And it's really just a lot of people doing a little bit. And that's it. And once you learn these skills, you never have to work for someone else ever again. And look, the real sad truth is most people are not satisfied with their jobs. The fact is that almost 80% of adults now actually hate their job. And it's because they don't make enough money. They don't have enough time. They're not content. They don't feel appreciated. I mean, I could go on and on, right? But this is why so many of us got involved in network marketing. And I'm looking for a partner. And if that's you, I'll show you how to get started for free, help you get fast results. I invite you to join us today. You really have nothing to lose and so much to gain. Thank you, John.
Great. Thanks, Pat. And now for Mr. Fred for more marketing ideas. Fred, on to you.
Thanks, John. You've actually said it all because it's all about more marketing ideas because that's the name of my business. I'm Fred Gillen. I reside in Melbourne, Australia, and I run a business called More Marketing Ideas from my home office. And that's really what I do. I help people with their CRMs because everybody needs a CRM. And in order to get it working, you need some more marketing ideas. If you're interested in AI, I can help you with AI because we teach AI, and that way we give people more marketing ideas using AI. So if you want to find me, all you got to do is look for more marketing ideas because just Google more marketing ideas and you'll get more marketing ideas because that's what I do. I give businesses more marketing ideas. Greg Gillen from More Marketing Ideas. That's me.
Are you sure, Fred? You don't give people more marketing ideas?
Well, every now and
Wonder-
again, you get one for sure.
What is it that Fred does?
Sorry, Brian.
I didn't get that right. Yeah.
Mark, followed by Jeff.
Yeah, marketing star, founder of the Strangers Group and the Strangers Community, our not-for-profit pay-it-forward organisation based here in New Zealand and globally focused. And so we're your generational administration team, and we're here to help you with educational training like sales coaching and be your own boss programs, become your own entrepreneur. We can help you with marketing, selling your products and services through the strangers market, and help you to even buy shares in certain companies and things like that too. So there's many things that the strangers community should be checking us out. We've just started a new business club that I think is really worth taking advantage of. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Thank you.
Thanks, Mark. Jeff?
Hi, everybody. My name's Jeff Veal. I'm the business guru from downtown Manila. Been living here for 12 years, guys. Run a large marketing agency. And this month, we're looking for people who want 15 minutes of fame. Think about it. It's $30,000 for a TV commercial, $5,000 for a few 30-second radio spots. We want to give you 15 minutes all about you. We want to tell the world about you, put you across all the social platforms, make you famous, put you up on YouTube, put up all your links and get you some more business. So reach out to the business guru and get you 15 minutes of fame. Thanks, guys.
Thanks. Joy. The rose amongst all us thorns. You're muted.
Right, yeah, got it now. Sorry. Right, I'm Joy Healy, an affiliate marketer from Norwich in the United Kingdom, and I tell affiliates who are not yet earning commissions about the outright lies that newcomers face when they first come online. And particularly, I warn them against the falling for the myth of making money effortlessly. It just doesn't happen. I've joined a brand new training program that shows affiliates what they need to guard against and several ways that they can have multiple streams of income. And that way, if you've got multiple streams of income, if there's a problem with one, the other can carry on. So that's me. I've put the details in my chat, in Peter's chat. Thanks very much.
Thanks, Joy. Now to Brian, the world's greatest sales coach and speaking trainer.
Thank you very much. Good morning to every one of you. I am Brian K. McNeil, the sales confidence coach and the world's recognized authority on selling services. There's so many amazing people that offer services that help others, but a lot of them do not earn the money that they could or that they should. And very often they don't earn that money simply because they don't know how to sell it well, or they're using antiquated methods of selling that no longer work. When they work with some of the folks in this room right here, marketing geniuses, that sometimes they get people raising their hand and they get people interested. And then a lot of times today, they're completely flummoxed as to what to do with the people that are interested, or they're not sure how to convert interested people into paying clients. And what I do is I teach them what to say and do so they can do that. I teach them what to say and do so they can sell themselves, which they often forget, and their services better than they ever have before so they can earn more money. And I do it through my coaching, my workshops, my talks from platforms, or my books. And I have published 6 books so far.
Thanks, Brian. Alan Edwards, followed by Glenda.
Hi, John. Hi, everybody. Well, I'm Alan Edwards. I'm based in Hampshire in the UK, and I help property investors and property owners to solve their problems. So what do I mean by this? When you see in the high street, there are empty shops or buildings that are no longer used. my company repurposes these, and usually we convert them into high quality residential, which is also high value. Thereby we create wealth for property owners, and we also create great returns for property investors. So if you want to get in touch with me, I'll put my contact details in the chat. So look forward to speaking to you for a no obligation discussion. Cheers for now.
Thanks, Alan. Glenda, just a quick introduction.
Okay, thank you very much. Hi, everybody. My name's Glenda Kroll, and I'm coming to you from Toronto, Canada on this actually bright sunny day. I am a life, I know, right? I am a life reinvention mentor. So for women 40 plus who have gone through the knockdowns in life, it's about rebuilding yourself to the best version of yourself, developing the confidence and the magnitude of creating a life that you can be empowered with. And along the way as well, I am now teaching women 40 plus how to invest in real estate. And I have a new 90-day program that's coming out to teach you how to buy your first investment property. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Glenda. I'm John D. Allen, Allen's Small Business Coaching. I'm coming from just outside of North Bay, Ontario. We've got a beautiful liquid sunshiny day, so it's just little drops coming down. What I do, I specialize in helping coaches learn how to sell without selling anything at all. Do this through comfortable conversations, teaching them how to ask better questions so they get better answers and they can get to the person's real problem. And if that person wants to solve that problem, help them if you can and go from there. So great. And just before we get started on today's topic, got some apologies from Olga, Yvonne Jones, Brenda Sheldrake, Monica Periotti, Penny Kennedy, Santa and his wife. And, for whatever reasons, these people can't be here today. But again, for those of you that are watching, reach out to these people. You'll be glad they did. So without further discussion, let's get to today's topic. What are your greatest ways of attracting new clients to your business? So we'll go in the order of people put their hands up, and hopefully I get it all down. And hey, by the way, anybody could beat me today. Go ahead. Mr. McNeil.
Good morning. I like the topic. I thought about this, and I've done personal audits in my business several times about where do my customers actually come from, the ones that pay, because we try so many things. And what I'm now down to is this. The number one way that I have to gain new clients is speaking. Speaking in public does more to get me clients than anything else, more than any of my marketing devices or funnels or anything. Just actually speaking on some sort of a platform, whether that be on a podcast where someone else has built the audience, or on a stage where someone built the audience, or make your own events. But speaking in public is the number one, or making webinars, public webinars is another way to gain clients where you demonstrate some expertise. I'm giving a public webinar this evening at 7 p.m. And it's called Selling with Heart. Selling with Heart. How to master an amazing skill you have of selling with heart. How to use heart methods to sell yourself. But the number one way is to speak. I believe we're in a time right now where it's harder and harder and harder for people to give you their money without having first taste tested you. So we have to get and lower the client's risk, I think, is the number one responsibility of the new entrepreneurs today. You have to lower your potential client's risk. And how do you lower their risk? Is by giving them value first, and you have to give them value to earn the right to ask for money. So by speaking in public and demonstrating a level of expertise, it makes it easier for people to say yes. Speaking in public, webinars, and those kinds of things. And the second thing is just to be excellent. To be excellent, that allows people to refer you. Today, good is assumed and excellence is sought after. So by being excellent at what you do, I think that's my second way of gaining new clients, speaking and being excellent.
Thanks, Brian. You said something really important, to earn the right to ask these people for money or more, whatever you're doing, you know, just because you're talking to somebody doesn't give you the right to just jump in and basically throw up all over them and tell them how great, grand, and wonderful you are. You have to do something to earn that right. So thanks for sharing that, Brian.
Thank
Pat.
I liked your good is assumed also, because I've also said that if you assume good in everyone, the conversation starts out so much better. Anyway, as far as me getting clients, there's a couple of ways that I do it that really work for me. And one of them is connecting with people in groups. And then once I do connect with them, I give them a gift. It's either some kind of content that's built, or a book, or a partial book, or something. Anyway, I provide them with a gift, and then I ask them to do me a huge personal favor, please. And I ask them if they would take a look at this, because I know if they do, they're going to know of people that they can help, or that we can help. So we approach them through groups. We connect with them, offer them a gift, and then ask them for a favor. And that works quite well, because you're not really asking them to do anything except take a look at something. And if you can't say the wrong thing to the right person. So if you keep talking to a lot of people, you find yourself pulling in a lot of clients out that way. The other way I do it is I do cold calling to genealogy lists. So I talk to people that have or are in network marketing, and see if I can do the same with them. And that's a quick way of making it happen for me.
Excellent. And for those of you that are watching on a replay, Pat has been very successful in this business, and he has a very large downline. So, he's not just blowing smoke. He does what he says, and he says what he does. So if you're looking to get some great information on networking, contact Pat. Joy?
Right. Hello. Well, I'm one of these people that, although I'm here, I'd really rather die than speak in public. So I'm afraid I get I'm not apologizing for it, because it works for me. I get my clients from my email list, which I build with paid memberships inside traffic exchanges and list mailers. I know it's poor quality traffic, but it's where I started out all those years ago. And so I'm just hoping that I can find people like me, get them on my mailing list, and eventually they'll see the light. And I do mean eventually, because people can be on my list for months before they make a purchase. But when they're ready, they do make a purchase. So that's what I do, and it's working for me. And the problem is I'm busy offline, and I haven't got a lot of time to spend online and chatting in Facebook, talking to robots and people trying to sell me things. So that's what works for me. Thanks.
Great. Thanks, Joy. Glenda?
I have a few different ways where I manage to attract people. First of all, like just what other people have mentioned, I talk on other people's podcasts, so I'm attracted to their audience. I also have my own podcast, so people get to know who I am through my own podcast. And I love networking. So anywhere where I can go and connect and network and talk to other people and listen to them and what they're going through in their life is a really great way. So, paying attention to what they have to say, not about talking about me, but more importantly, listening to them, and then they feel that they're heard. Thank you.
By the way, Glenda does an incredible podcast. And if you get a chance to be interviewed by her, she does a great job. It'll be well worth your time for anybody that's on this call and anybody that's listening. Reach out to Glenda. She's got an incredible podcast, and go for it. Alan.
Hi, John. Yeah, I concur with a lot of the things that have already been said, but the other things that I do, in addition to trying to speak more in public and trying to be excellent, as Brian suggested, is to help people. So very often I'll help people for free. And it may mean that they'll come back to me, or it may mean that they'll refer to me to somebody else. So I've had that happen a few times. And, you know, I don't necessarily go out to sell something first time just to help somebody solve a problem. So they know that I've got the ability to solve a problem. And they may well come back to me for a paid service, or they may refer me to somebody else. And I've, yeah, as I say, found that to be successful. Thanks a lot.
Well, thanks. You know, like Alan said, you know, he's in the investment industry. So it doesn't matter where in the world you live. If you're looking for some investment opportunities in England and the other locations where Alan has them, by all means, reach out. It could be the best deal ever. Thanks, Alan. Jeff?
Thanks, John.
Yeah, hello, guys. It depends on your industry, but pretty much everybody needs clients, customers, etc. So you've got to be doing one thing and one thing well. And that one thing is marketing. You've always got to be marketing, right? You don't have to be the best doer of what you do. That helps. You've got to be the best marketer of what you do. One of the ways, there's many ways we do it, from Google AdWords to Facebook groups to LinkedIn. One of my best ways so far recently has been giving people 15 minutes of fame, where it's all about them giving value. They come online, they tell us their story, tell us their journey, tell us where they're going, how they can help people. We put it across all the social media channels, and they get exposure to thousands of people throughout the world who never would have heard of them previously. So guys, if you want 15 minutes of fame, my details are in the chat. Reach out and get your 15 minutes of fame like most of the people here on this group have already done. Thanks.
Thanks, Jeff. Fred, what's your best methods to get more leads, to get more marketing ideas?
That's exactly right. You just need to get more marketing ideas. So, and like what Jeff was saying, it's all about marketing. Like for me, I do a lot of reach out on LinkedIn and Facebook, the people that I think might be interested in the service that I offer. And again, what Jeff was saying, and Brian, that you've got to give value to people, not just get on a selling spree up front. So you've got to offer value first and get into a conversation and find out if what you're offering is, you know, a benefit to them. It's only a value to them if, you know, it leads them down the path to where they want to go. So it's no good just selling somebody to selling something to somebody and then finding out later on that they don't need it or don't want it and it's no value to them, because it doesn't do either of you any good. So for me, it's just cold reach outs. I do a bit of networking as well, both online and offline. Meeting people, getting back more into the physical networking since COVID. They've dropped off a lot of that because of COVID, but now starting to get it back into that again. And I like the social aspect of that as well. So just get out and meet more people. That's whether it's online or offline. That's what you got to do. And that's just one more marketing idea.
Thanks, Fred. You know, Fred just brought up a really great point. Rather than trying to sell somebody something they don't want or need, deal with hungry people. Deal with the people that already want what you have to offer. That's when you're going to do your business. If you're trying to ram something down somebody's throat, it's not going to work. You know, one of the things I learned a long time ago was if you wanted to start a restaurant, you know, what would be your secret sauce? And it was a room full of about 150, 200 people. We all had our great ideas. The presenter at the time was Brian Tracy, and he said, you know, you all got great ideas, your secret sauce, all the rest of this stuff. He said, look for hungry people. The more hungry people you can find, the better your restaurant's going to do. And so when you're looking at selling your products or service, ladies and gentlemen, look for the people that are already looking for it. Don't try to go out there and ram something down somebody's throat. Look for people that already want it. So, you know, with that in mind, George, what's your favorite way of getting new clients?
At the moment, I've been using Facebook and LinkedIn. I've been finding the more authentic I become of who I am, it seems to resonate more and more with people. The tribe, if you want to call it, people that, you know, resonate. And to offer valuable stuff or little snippets of stuff just to gain interest. I don't do a lot of long posts, although I need to do some of those, but also some shorter videos. But it's really about, it appears to me right now that people are really truly looking for connection. Okay. And when it comes to programs, and it depends on obviously the industry that we're in, but in the coaching industry, it's about connection. They want to feel, the people want to feel like you got them, you got their back no matter what. They'll always be there for them. And to also be their cheerleading squad and to help them brainstorm ideas that they need to move their and propel their business forward.
Great. Thanks, George. Mark.
Well, just lately, I just speaking in the communities, and quite often I just found that some of the work that I've been doing for people, they're actually recommending me in the communities and bringing me the work. So word of mouth is best, right? And just from happy customers. And so it's been that, and been lucky enough at the moment to, we're just launching now. We have free Google ad spend money. So we're just about to launch across the internet that with our not-for-profit marketing what we have. So I think that's really going to open things up and it changes things. So it's pretty much what we're doing. Video, a lot of video work, making a lot of videos at the moment, and taking advantage of YouTube and marketing from there. So yeah, I think that's a great platform to base yourself from as well.
Excellent. Thanks, Mark. Now for the lovely Miss Janet Priscelli. A little bit about you, your introduction, and what's your favorite way of getting new clients.
Hello, John. Thank you for that. It's good to be here. Good to see you guys. Sorry I was late. I was seeing my grandson off to daycare. Excuse me. My name is Janet Priscelli, and I am an affiliate marketer for Super Patch, which is a wearable neurotech patch that you wear anywhere on your body, and it instantly sends a signal to your brainstem just through vibrotactile stimulation. There's a big word there. And it helps things like balance, stamina, stability, sleep, energy, passion, a lot of good things. Metabolism, you can burn 25% more calories in your resting state. So the topic was interesting to me today because I've struggled with this off and on. And your word was my favorite way. I don't know that it's my favorite way, but it does work sometimes. But like Pat, I do a lot of vendor groups, not really groups. I do more vendor shopping events, but Facebook's getting a little burnout on that. So I'm trying another avenue because I don't know, Facebook just seems to be a little saturated with the shopping groups, and it's becoming harder and harder to get people to want to engage and even look at your product. So that's definitely on the way out. But Facebook groups in general are probably my favorite way right now, more so in-person events. We've started these with my partner across town where you can actually come in and have a balance assessment, because with the patches, I can tell you all day long how they help you, but until you put one on and experience it, which takes seconds, you won't really appreciate the value. So I'm leaning towards in-person events more these days. And that's it.
Thanks, Janet. For myself, the way that I find for getting new clients is through a program called Alignable. It's only available in North America, but it's a lot like LinkedIn. And there's around well over 7 million people on it. So it's a great way to connect with people. They have what they call quick connect meetings. And well, that works is you're at these meetings and you got 7 minutes to talk to somebody, to share with the two of you, to share what you do and how you do it. And what Alignable recommends is that after you connect with these people so you can get to know them and you'll hear me talk about it. You'll hear Peter and everybody else talk about it. Trust is the new commodity. People have to trust you. They have to trust what you're saying before they'll even consider anything else. So, stop and think about that. When you're talking to people, you have to establish trust. No one could come later. We all do business with people we trust. We wouldn't have them in our living room or over for supper, but we'll do business because we trust them. And the one other thing that I'd like to add to this is the reason that Peter's not here this morning is he has an opportunity to be able to talk to a couple of insurance companies to go in to do their training. And if this works out for him, it'll help ease Peter's financial problems, and he'll be able to pay back all the people that he borrowed money from that got him in a predicament with his daughter right now. So hopefully Peter will be able to accomplish that, and I hope we'll send him all our well wishes for it. He wanted to let you know that he's with us mentally here, but he's preparing for this big opportunity he has. Janet, got something else you'd like to say?
Well, yeah, I just wanted to say that I agree with you. I like Alignable. I've met a lot of people, and the 7-minute connections are great. It's like speed dating, speed networking, and it's so much better because you're able to chat with that person, face to face instead of, in a box. And so much better to see the person and experience the person, even if it's virtually. So I'm with you. I like Alignable. It works well, and it's not like social media. Like, you are there to, be professional, and just has a little bit more integrity. I like it. I just wanted to say that.
The one thing that Alignable talks about is they don't want a pitch fest. They don't want you to say, "Hi, Janet, how are you?" and throw up all over them with your great, grand, and wonderful product.
Right.
The idea is to get to know people.
And
That's
I've had
how I
people
was
say
able to meet Brian. He was an incredible guy. If you want to talk to somebody that does a great job, that can really help you with your presentations, how to get started, talk with Brian. He is dynamic at it. He can give you ideas that can help you know what to say to create that trust when you're getting started. Glenda's another great one. You got Fred, you got George, you got Jeff, Joy, Pat, Janet, everybody on here, Glenda, everyone on this call, Alan, everyone on this call can really help you for your business. So if you're looking to reach out to people, you want to talk to somebody, reach out to these great people that are here. You'll be glad you did. And, you don't know who they know. They could be the person that holds the key to your next successful sale or endeavor. I know we're really running through this fast today. So if anybody has anything else they'd like to add, please speak up.
Just real quick here, John. I noticed a lot of these folks in here are hitting up Glenda for her podcast. It's like she's very popular on that podcast because she's booked way out. I think I'm towards the end of the month, so you guys will be in June, but it's going to be awesome. Looking forward to it.
And I'll come back onto that. I think in life, the best way is when we share ourselves and our stories. And, my podcast is meant to inspire other people. Through life, we get knocked down. And so often when that happens, we lose our own self and we lose, that confidence and self-esteem. But when we look back at the things that we've done right in our life, never mind, because we tend to all focus on what we've done wrong, we can inspire other people to get up and move forward. So part of what I do and part of my podcast is to show other people that they can do it too. And that gives people that momentum to moving forward in their life because, we all have something special within us. And I believe everybody has a beautiful treasure within them. And it's just that unfortunately, when times come when we get knocked down, that we lose that treasure. And, you know, part of life is showing it to not just to ourselves, which is really important, but to others so that we can help others moving forward in their life. Thanks.
Well, you really created something amazing, and I'm really looking forward to my time with you.
I can tell you from experience, Pat, you're going to enjoy it. Glenda does, like I said before, Glenda does an incredible interview. It's just like two people talking, old friends talking, and it's a really great environment. You get to be yourself, and so does she. So, you know, for all of you that are looking to get on Glenda's podcast, by all means, reach out to her. It'll be well worth your time. So
Thank you, John.
you're more than welcome. You know, there's, like I say, there's a lot of great people on here for everybody to reach out to. So if nobody else has got anything, what we'll do is we can end this early today and let people get on with their lives. Alan, did you want to say something or just?
Yeah, just a quick one before finishing, John. I also have a podcast, and I'd like to invite anyone in the group to be interviewed by me as well. It's called Property Talk, but the reason I'd like to extend the invitation to everybody is there's so many fantastic skills in this group that I think it would be very beneficial to both yourselves and also to me to have you all on the podcast. So I never even thought of it before Glenda mentioned about her podcast, and I think it's a fantastic idea, Glenda. And so I extend the invitation to anyone anyway, and I'll reach out to you separately about participating if you'd like to. That's all I've got. Cheers, John. Thank you.
Oh, thanks, Alan. That's great. Put that information in the chat, would you? The other interesting part about it, with the audience that Alan has, it's entirely different than what a lot of other people have. You know, he's talking with investors and other people. So you don't know who these people know that are in Alan's group. So it could be a great tool for for every one of us to reach out. Alan, I'll be happy to be a guest, you know, so to decide that, you know, you'd like to have me, you know,
yes,
I'll reach out to you, and I'm sure there's all the other great people out here. So, you know, by all means, everybody, reach out. You've just been given a ton of incredible opportunities to talk to different people. You know, you got one from Jeff, Glenda, Alan. I know Fred's got a great deal. So reach out. The opportunities are unlimited. And again, thanks to everybody that was here. And I wish you all a great day, evening, or whatever time of day it is for you guys. We'll look forward to talking to you next week. Thanks, everybody. Bye for now.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Oh.
Good seeing everybody.
Thanks, John.